I need to replace leeway when there's no light in the introduction. We have more shows with him with good lightning now.
Yeah, we got to tell him to get some better bloody light.
But welcome back, everyone, on the Decoders channels for the Skribr show. VP, she's coming. I hope she's supposed. Yeah, she's coming. GM Mitchell in the chat. Happy to see you here. But let's welcome or Skribr, not companion, not guest, co-host. Okay, Skribr co-host. Fuck it. We're all co-host on the show. Phil, how are you doing?
Good, thank you, bro. Good. How are you?
Living the life, man. Living the life. We're good. Grinding the Web3 and crypto life to the fullest.
What's going on? How do you say his name?
Mitchell. That's not, Mitchell. I mean, Mentor or Mitchell. But yeah, Mitchell will do.
What's going on, man?
Yeah. So yeah, how was your week? What did you do? What
not too bad.
Yeah.
Just been in Bali for a holiday last week, and I just got back this week. Kind of getting back into the swing of things and researching. You know, I'm always researching in my spare time and back testing different things for my trading strategies and all that. So I'm just kind of doing all that stuff.
Okay, that's interesting. Does back testing works in crypto market?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there like a configuration when it doesn't work?
No, it works for everything, really. It's pretty much just having a mechanical strategy, and you're just going back in time and seeing how it kind of plays out, and getting the statistics, you know, like the win rate and you know, how profitable could I be if I use this strategy, and then what happens if I change like one thing and then rerun it again? Do I get a different result and stuff like that? So kind of just finding different strategies on, you know, basically just a few different strategies on backtesting and refining and trying to find one that works good for me, I guess. Like, you know, I've already got strategies that work well, but, you know, I guess there comes a time where, like, if they do not do well, or if they are all of a sudden invalidated, then I've got something else to kind of fall back on.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that a little bit, because that's always my trading pattern biggest question. Okay, so where do you know when your model doesn't work, or you have to keep using it until like there is a better setup in the market? You know what I mean? Like, where do you know like what you put in place will never gonna work? So you have to change.
For me, I'll keep using it, and then, you know, if say when the year finishes, I'll look at the stats, and if it's way worse than previous years or whatever, I might look into it a bit more and see what can I change. But I guess you're not really going to know until time goes by, kind of thing. Unless you're having loss after loss after loss after loss, like continuously, then yeah, maybe. But I guess with any strategy, you're always going to have losses. So
yeah,
some of the strategies I back tested this week, I've, you know, over 2 years, basically taking setups on a 15-minute time frame over 2 years, it made 100% per year, and those had periods of like 5 losses in a row, you know, 4 losses in a row, kind of thing at times. It's just, that's what happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah. So your win rate can only be like 60%, but because your risk reward is like 2 or 3, then you still make money even if you're right 50% of the time, right?
Yeah. So that strategy that was 58% win rate, and it was a minimum of a 3-to-1 risk to reward. So like that was 100%, or just under 100%. It was like a 95% account increase for the year.
Okay. Do you use like a trailing stop loss?
Yeah, always.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Bro, we need to.
That's the most important thing, I guess, is your risk management, because you only want to lose a certain
Yeah.
a set amount. Basically, like if you're risking, say, 1% of your account, you want to make sure that if the trade goes against you, you're only going to lose 1%.
Mm.
Whereas as soon as you start bringing emotions into it and making it like, start changing these little things because you think that price is going to go the other way, then it just throws your strategy out. You may as well not. You're just guessing then, aren't you? You're not using a mechanical strategy.
Yes. And that's what like put me off trading, because I refuse to take losses psychologically. I hate like go to the stop loss and then pull back and say, I was right all along. But what the fuck? Why did you exit my position? It's because the game is rigged and exchange want to fuck me up. That's why. That's the only reason.
Sometimes it's like that, eh? It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but bro,
that's why
okay.
It's all psychology. Hey, it's technical analysis is just a small part, and then the rest falls on the actual trader to manage their emotions and their mindset and all that when they're trading.
So is the best trader in the world a bot?
What?
Is the best trader in the world a bot? Because by definition, they don't have emotions and they will always follow patterns.
Yeah, I guess like it's just following a system, and not deviating from it.
Okay. Bro, we need to schedule a trading stream.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like we can have like, I don't know, like 100, 1,000 portfolio. Do you scalp? Like what's your time frame?
Yeah, I scalp.
Okay.
So most of the times when I trade, it's on the 5 minute to the 1 minute time frames.
Okay, so maybe we can do like a 5 soul streams. We have 1 hour, and your goal is to reach like 1,000 soul in 1 hour. Okay.
Just a big gambling stream.
No, it's trading.
Yeah, it could be. That could be fun.
Okay. Oh, I'm hype. Okay, so should we get back on track to the
let's get back on track.
Skribr format? But okay, that's fascinating. That could be good content. In the chat, do you want to see that kind of streams? There could be. I vote yes, and because it's like I manage the channel, it will happen. But please comment for the algo. And like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Okay, so news. FTX creators. Yeah, I didn't understand this one. Like FTX creators will get back 118% of their money for 88% of the people impacted by the FTX fraud scandal.
Yeah, that's.
Why? Like, what the fuck?
Is that so? That's not saying that the people affected get all their money back, does it? That just says the creditors, is it?
What's the difference?
Well, the creditors are the ones that are actually handling the payments and stuff, like the payouts and stuff, aren't they? I don't know. Because when it goes to those companies and it's all like legally done, usually they take quite a big cut of those of the money kind of thing.
Yeah, they take a cut, but like okay, so that was the news that I explained that I talked about like yesterday. Yeah, 98% of the FTX creditors are going to receive at least 120. Like did the fucking FTX soul were staked and now they're reducing staking.
So they're receiving more money than they would have otherwise. I don't know how that's going to play out. That's weird. But I guess if everyone gets their money back, like, awesome. That's best case scenario, isn't it?
Because creditors is user who get defrauded, right? They are creditors.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like just the investors, bro. Can you imagine? It's just like the investors in FTX that get their money back, and all of the users get still fucked.
Well, honestly, man, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, usually the users are usually the last ones to get their bloody, their money back. They get the crumbs at the end.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, because like like legally, you have to protect your investors first before the user, right? Like the
Or
investors eat first.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, like the investors would have millions of dollars,
Yeah.
whereas most users probably have a few thousand. Like,
Yeah, but like, can you imagine like Tom Brady getting back his money instead of like
yeah,
uh,
you'd be
Kevin
pissed.
from
You'd be pissed.
Massachusetts? GM Pexu, what's up? Nice new PFP, man.
Thanks.
Like
What's
it,
going on, man?
yeah, it's a little cute pudgy penguin. Like he's a Lucas Maxis. That's crazy. I don't even know if he
Yeah,
still holds
he got a new
decoders.
like cute little one with a punk
Yeah,
mohawk.
exactly. Yeah, like it's like it's a way to say like he wants to be cute in Web3, and the way he found to do that is like to buy a little pudgy. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, so the forecast for SCX stuff, it's cool. The total value of property collected, converted to cash, and available for distribution will be between 40.5 billion and 63. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't understand, bro. Like, honestly, what happened behind closed doors with FTX was crazy.
yeah.
It's madness.
But at the end of the day, I hope everyone kind of gets their money back.
Yeah.
That's best case scenario, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's tricky. And again, that like I don't know if you saw like the CNBC news from Gary Gensler and stuff saying, yeah, like 90% of what's happened, well, 99% of crypto is like pure garbage and scam and stuff. And FTX was the most regulated platform in the US, one of them, and they
Yeah,
get frauded anyway.
yeah,
It's
yeah. I'm not a fan of Gary Gensler.
no way. What a surprise.
Nah, I think he's a bit of a wanker.
GM Petit Pouf. But I'm gonna talk about that with like tonight with Ariel, like the Web3 lawyers um, from Monkey DAO. Like I don't, I still don't really completely understand how you can regulate a decentralized world. I know you can control what's go in and what's go out, but in the middle, it's
Yeah, well, it's hard, but I guess part of it would be through what do you call it? Like good faith. You know what I mean? Like if you have
yeah,
wallets,
right,
you have to kind of tell them about it, and if they
yeah.
find out about it later on without you telling them about it, then
Hmm.
you probably get in
No,
trouble.
no,
But
that's how it goes. That's how like tax fraud stuff get caught. It's like I think it's like 80% of the case. It's because like you flex to a friend that you didn't pay tax,
yeah,
and that friend it doesn't really like you anymore because kind of like cheating on his wife anyway. So then you will call the IRS, and then you get fucked.
yeah,
Or you are like a big public figures and they want some dirt about you, so they're gonna check your taxes. But even in like the fiat world, it's possible, but like to initiate like the first investigation, it's because one of your bro is not really your bro.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you're paying tax, you're making money, aren't you? So unless you have some sort of business structure or company structure set
Yeah.
up, like everyone should be paying tax anyway. I don't think it's worth the headache to
Oh yeah, no,
down
no.
down the track for them to come knocking
Yeah,
on your door like 10 years down the track, being like, "Yeah, look, you fucked. You owe
yeah.
you owe us like 50 grand, 100 grand."
That's what happened with like Roger Ver, right? Like the guys go for 10 years in Japan, renounced his US passport, and because he didn't pay his like enough exit tax 10 years ago with like 2 US companies, he get fucked and extradited 10 years after. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
I,
That's
what?
crazy.
And okay, so maybe he tried to hide because crypto, right? But like, if it didn't, and it's just like, okay, just the US saying, oh yeah, no, by the way, you didn't pay enough taxes 10 years ago, come to the office tomorrow on Monday. They're like, what? But yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. Okay, next one. This one you will like. Jupiter and Clone Protocol integration, where you can now trade on Solana like Doge, Arbitrum, Optimism.
Yeah.
Tag.
I haven't actually tried it out, but that's I mean, it's only positive for the ecosystem, isn't it?
Yep.
Like more things to trade that we couldn't otherwise trade on Sol. So yeah, I think that's a positive. Jupiter's doing good things. Hey, I super bullish on them. The only thing that I wish they would fix is that voting system shit. Man, that's annoying.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Just how everything is basically people just vote for everything. Like they don't even really read it. They just vote for. Whereas the way they lay their what do you call it, like proposals out and stuff like that, it should be done in a way where people have to read it. Like for should be something else kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because at the moment, everyone just clicks for because they think, oh, if I vote, I'm going to get more of an airdrop or some shit, you know? And they don't even read it properly. Like, I think some of the proposals were like, you know, employ three people part-time to do easy shit, and they're paying them like some ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah,
It's like,
six figure, right? Like one of the
are you
king.
serious? It's crazy.
I mean, okay, again, in terms of salary, like an income, like take the money if you're gonna make like 5x that amount of money to the Jupiter ecosystem. Like it's like the same thing, right? Like soccer players get paid millions to push the ball into a fucking square, right? But they are like driving a whole market behind it. So their fair value is those like million of dollars on the table. So fair enough. Like, yeah, those four guys need to bring like $500,000 of valuation, like 1 million valuation, like at least twice what they're gonna cost to the Jupiter ecosystem, that then it will benefit Solana itself.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
it's I think Peng's just said, are you convinced everyone does this for the airdrop? I haven't obviously seen like concrete hard proof, but I don't think it would be. They should change it up just to see if that actually does something. You know what I mean? Because if they change it up and then all of a sudden there's way more against or something like that, you know what I mean? Then you know, all right, people are just clicking for because they want to get an extra airdrop, or they think that if they vote for it, they're going to get something extra. But yeah, I just wish they would do something like that so that we could actually see, you know, is that the case or isn't it the case, kind of thing.
And what's your stand on your stand on the Jupe tokenomics and distribution?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think I'm pretty bullish on Jupe. I mean, everything right now is pretty, I wouldn't say down, but it's not like everything's pumping right now. So long term, I think Jupe's going to do good things. Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking about rebalancing my portfolio a bit, and I sold my Jupe airdrop at 40 cents. Kind of fucked up. Looks like it's
Yeah, you can get instead of buying Jupe, so Flash Trade has those flash pools that you can buy like FLP3, and you get exposure to like Jupe, JLP, W, and Pith on that pool. So if you go to the actual website there, flash.trade, and then go to launch app, and then go to earn at the top.
Earn.
Yeah, and then pool 3.
Pool 3.
Yeah, so that's essentially how the pool is balanced and what you get exposure to. So if you scroll down, if you buy FLP3, you're essentially, it's like an index. So it's like a basket of cryptos. So you're essentially getting exposure to Jupe, JLP, Pith, JTO, and W, which are all decent coins. So like that's another way to kind of get exposure to those coins without holding it specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And then same as FLP1, if you change to pool 1, that's more of the so that first pool that you were on before, yeah, that's the staples. So that's BTC, ETH, and Sol.
That's the GLP pool too, right?
FLP1.
Yeah, but like the GLP on Jupiter website, it's the same split. Like
okay. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I assume so.
Like,
but yeah,
that's interesting. Where is it? Perhaps. Shit. Earn. Back. Sol, ETH, WTC, USDC, USDT.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting. Do you use like what is it? Flash trade a lot?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm trading crypto on now.
Okay.
I used to trade on OKX, which was a centralized exchange, but they've changed a bunch of like rules and regulations now in Australia, and they don't allow you to trade futures anymore.
Damn.
So
I've pretty much for your own protection, bro.
Yeah, so I've pretty much just changed to flash trade now. So is most people in Skribr. Most people are trading on flash trade now.
Okay.
And they got a good team. They're building a lot of good things, and they're listening to the traders and implementing different things, and they're not diluting it.
Mm-hmm.
As they're growing and as they get more volume, they're opening up more, more spots in their pools as well. So people aren't just flooding it with liquidity kind of thing. So yeah, I think I'm pretty bullish on Flash Trade. I think they're going to be a decent decentralized exchange because they offer everything, right? They got NFTs, DeFi, trading, like all in one platform. It's handy.
Yeah, it's just like marketing stunt right now. Like it's attention. You need attention to bring people and like again do like 80% of the market shares needs to be on your platform because again like it's just a couple of million on Solana and that if you're not the first one, like you don't really exist, which is annoying. Like, is that like the liquidity pool fee APR? It's like what I get when I put my money in pool 3?
Sort of. It's a little bit complicated to explain. There's guides. We've written guides in Skribr, so you can have a read of it if you want. But that does change depending on the the weight of the pool and stuff like that.
Okay. So
GM Tanma in the chat.
If I put like 1 million, I'm not getting like 2.5 million. That's right. Okay. Sad. Yeah. What's up, Alma?
What's up next?
Give me a million, man. I need more millions.
Don't we all?
And plus, like the more people will come in the pool, like the API, the more like the more the API will go down, right?
What was that?
Like if someone like if Sol Big Brain jumped in and put 10 million on the table, what's gonna happen to the API?
They wouldn't be able to because it's capped at a certain amount. So you can only once it's reached its limit, it essentially locks the pool, and then once they want to increase the pool, then they'll open it back up, and traders can put more money in, and then eventually it'll fill up again, and you have to wait until the next time they reopen it.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That's why it's good that they're doing that, because someone can't just come in and flood it and like dilute everyone.
Yeah, that's cool. And can you vote when you are like if you're an LL? If the pool, can you stake your drip?
I don't think you can vote. No.
Okay.
As far as I know, I
Okay.
don't think you can vote.
Fair enough. Yeah, which makes sense because you have like the FLP3 token, not the drip itself.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Nice. Okay. Let me share that with the chat. Do you have a ref code?
Johnny does, I think.
Okay. I mean, if it's not like if you don't have it like close to
Yeah,
you,
I don't have
not
it
sure
handy
about
right
that.
now.
That's okay, bro. You missed some referrals.
What?
You should tweet it.
Oh yeah, we got one here. Hold on.
You have it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use it after the show.
I'll chuck it in the private chat.
Nice. Okay, so guys, everyone, don't use the direct link. Use the second one. Referral Beast 4305. That's what we want. We want a Beast referral. Okay, cool. So clone protocol, we talk about that. Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about too, like the Jupiter trial working groups. Yeah. So do you think they're getting paid too much?
Yeah, I think they're getting paid too much. Like from how to read and like the things they have to do, it's it's a part-time job. It's not like it's a full-time gig. And the wage that they're getting is quite decent. Like it's not a shitty wage.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I need to dive into it a little bit more and see what work they're actually doing. But if it's just a few things and it's a super casual part-time thing, like fuck, they shouldn't be getting paid more than what most people get paid in a week.
I mean, yeah, everything is relative, right?
Just crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Have you seen on the timeline like the DGOD institutionals money coming in?
Oh yeah, from the like Phantom and stuff like that, saying like they bought a DGOD and Utes and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool, man. They're making a bit of noise, trying to drive a little bit of hype.
Yeah.
Kind of get that old school DGODs feel. They're trying to rekindle the community and the hype and the vibes, aren't they?
Exactly. Like, bro, look at that shit, man.
Yeah.
Going to meet Trump and stuff. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I have the feeling that they want to recreate like the.
Unfortunately, we did not get a picture.
The frat / university, like a Harvard dorm room vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it. Who knows how it goes? We'll see what happens. But we both hold DGOD, so I want it to get back to the way it used to be for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to get back to the way it was like worth like 1,000 Sol.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like so you have Liquidium by one DGOD, one UTS, one BTC, fair enough, and then you have Dust Lab, D Labs that invest in the same company.
Yeah.
Is that the primary mission? Like the primary mission, or is that like correct use of fund?
Yeah, who knows? That's one thing that as someone that likes to invest in stuff, I'm someone who really wants to see like figures. I want to see like the breakdowns, how much excess cash do you have? True. Like if it's free cash flow, if it's excess cash, then sure, you can chuck it into certain investments and stuff. But like, that's the thing with these NFT projects is no one knows how the money's being spent, I guess. You know what I mean? Like as a business, when you're investing in stocks, you can see all that stuff. Like you can see how they spend their money, how they invest it, what what bills they've got and this and that. So, you know, like Peng's just said, it's good marketing exposure. But I honestly don't know what the hell liquidium is. So, you know,
Yeah.
I couldn't say whether I think it's a good or a bad investment, to be honest.
No, that's true. Like, as long as we don't have the numbers, like, and yeah, nobody can say, oh yeah, that's good. That's a good thing
Yeah,
to do. Like
pretty much
100%.
just trusting the team has
Yeah.
the business's best interests at heart. Which, you know, I think they do. I think D Labs.
Yeah. And they
Obviously,
know, like, they know that works. It's like a fucking random that got successful a little
Yeah.
bit and then start, a business angel.
Yeah.
After 5 minutes, right? It's kind of different. That. Oh, by the way, next week Ostro is coming on the channel.
Oh,
Like,
sweet.
I slide in the DM, so we're gonna talk about that.
Nice.
I want to know them because like they are small. Min. I talked to Min and he's coming on the channel. Because
Cool.
like bro, like they're just getting started. So I want to know the relationship that they have with the slab. It could be a nice stream.
That'll be a cool show.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not the same thing that to do that when your floor price is like 30 SOL than when it was like 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Ostro? That's the new hedge fund that invested in D-Lab. Last couple of days, there is a ton of DMs. No, that's not what I want to say. Like Ostro, it's an NFT fund, and Arch fund is a little bit bigger. But it's like a VC fund.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure like Arc created a second fund for NFTs and Web3 to prepare the bull market, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Gonna be we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what I want because I saw a tweet from Alex from Blocksmith Lab saying like Blocksmith still have 3 years of runway, which is fucking impressive. Yeah, see. Just to clarify, we are not minting anything. Thank you, bro, because Migos was something. Our current runway is around 3 years. Like those guys are like in the on Solana since like 2021, 2024. They still have 3 years of runway. They had like good mints, good capital and stuff, but like it looks like it's a smart approach of like use funds use.
I hope so. Like, I've always liked Blocksmiths, and I got a bunch of Migos as well. But you know, at the same time, as someone who's as a holder, it's like, what are they doing? Like, what's Blocksmiths doing now? Because I got no fucking idea. And Migos, like, they did a whole brand new mint, hyped it all up. They did really well with the hype in the mint, but then we've heard nothing. It's just like they've got a game. They've got a game coming. It's like cool, but does anyone really give a shit about a game? Like,
it's over. Like a game meta is like kind of like 6 months late. But remember Utes?
Yeah, Utes as well. You know, it's the same thing with Utes. Like, what are they doing with Utes? But
exactly.
I want to know when they're going to bloody put out some of that new art. Like, you know, was it Sir Candy Apple and stuff like that? Some of the art that they were dropping was fucking banger.
Yeah. For me, Utes doesn't really need a season 2. Like,
yeah, it doesn't. But maybe they come up with something new with the art, like you can swap.
S3, season 3.
Season 3. They need to do something with Utes first, don't they?
Yeah, oh, that's true. I mean, there is so many parallels. Like, for example, Bored Ape. Okay, so if you take Yuga Labs, they mint Bored Ape, huge hype going to the fucking moon. But you have to continue. Oh, you have to continue the Ponzi. So you go for like a second collection. Then you have to launch the token, and then you have to continue to hype and make money to your holders, because it's like the hype of NFT. Yeah, 2020, 2021, 2022, right? So every 6 months you release something cool. That's gonna make the bag of your holders, and that's why your first collection is valued at like $500,000. But the thing is, at some point you launch Azuki Elementals, same art, dilution of the collection, and then everything goes to south, right? For D-Gods, they launched the primary collection, they launched the token, they launched the second collection.
I don't think they should do another collection. I think
but
D-Gods and Utes, that's it.
NFT market is cooked, right? Like the 10,000 collection PFP. If you launch that right now, like you mint on Magic Eden like today 10,000 PFP, I would think that you don't understand the market you are in right now.
Yeah.
But the ethos in Web3 is like to make money out of your JPEG. Like people get attention to the fucking Magic Eden diamonds because they expect that shit to be worth like 10 billion with like 2 billion of users.
Yeah.
So, like Magic Eden getting attention, like Tensor had a 40 Sol floor price because people were farming points on Tensor, and then they were getting a bonus on the Tensor Yan. So, boom. Then airdrop, then Tensor lose 50% of the market share. So how do you navigate that when you are like Blocksmith, Utes, G-Gods, even Mad Labs? Like if there is no airdrop on one more, is that really like a 90s floor price anyway? It's tricky as fuck, man.
Peng said trait swaps for Utes. That would be pretty cool. Purchasable in Dust.
Yeah.
That's another thing, Dust. Like, where the fuck's that gone, you know? I've got a bunch of Dust sitting there.
We need a better Ponzi, bro. That's what Frank said about like the point parlor. Like wrong timing first, and then not enough for good Ponzi. He said that on Space.
Yeah.
But that's why people are doing meme coins right now. It's because like that's where the attention and like the 10,000x are, and that's why they do that's what they do. But it's fucking gambling, man. I don't know.
What's up next?
No, like the Pengzu had like another point, like 3 years of runway. I tend to see it like lack of ambition, double down, triple down, get the fuck out of the trenches. That's interesting. Like, is that better to die fast because you burn all of the cash, but you try something to go big, or is it better to have enough cash to last 3 years and to keep grinding during these 3 years?
I guess it depends what they're building and shit. Like, is it a product that people actually need and want, or is it like, you know, like a whitelist fucking platform or some shit? Like, who gives a shit about that? It's similar to like Jelly, right? Where a lot of their products are things that people don't really need. It's just little fun games or little trivial things or whatever. I just feel it's kind of like that in a sense, if that makes sense. I don't know. Depending on what they're building, like you know, you got 3 years of runway, but what are you doing with it? Nobody knows.
Yeah, and it's tricky. I mean, how would you define like the vision of like Blocksmith? Because for me, they were like the whitelist management app when everyone was minting every fucking day, and we had like a 10,000 collection every 5 seconds, right? It makes sense to have an edge by having a lot of Smith, because you had Forge, and then you can use Forge to mint on the launchpad and to have even more whitelist. So with NFT, you get more NFT that you can resell without reselling your primary collection, right? I like that model. Now, but the thing is, like 2 years later, like the ecosystem moved so fast that now you have Server. So all of your collab manager, or like managing whitelist on Server and Atlas 3, which is still used by everyone. Like everyone use both. So there is that. But it's like building technical features and products ends up as a community in the ecosystem, because you still have a lot of developers anyway, like in or like on Solana and stuff. So if you see one product going well, you just need like 1 month, 2 months to see the same product being built by another team with more money, higher floor price, and better network. So you fucked.
Yeah. And blocksmiths have always been good builders. Like they build quality products, but I feel like they've always lacked in their marketing.
Yep.
Yeah. What Peng say, you said it indirectly. Smiths had the monopoly. A huge percent of each project came as well as followers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. And yeah, Jellicoe aims to generate revenue at least. Yeah, same thing, but same thing for decoders, right? Like we have like this YouTube channel and like / content creation vertical where we can generate money out of and create like a sustainable business. That doesn't mean our floor price and volume like go crazy and we're printing a shit ton of royalties, because every day we have like 20,000 SOL worth of volume on the collection, right? It's honestly like the Web3 industry, it's hard. It's really, really hard. It's really tough. And how do you replicate the success of Mad Labs, Dust Lab, like D Labs, Yuga Labs? How do you replicate Yuga Labs?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the secret sauce that put them here? Like just better capitalization so they can make Eminem buying a Bored Ape? Is someone is going to spend like 20 million to make Eminem spending 5? Or like you just pay for him and you say, oh yeah, no, by the way, yeah, take 15 and we're gonna say that the Bored Ape was worth like 5 mil. That's kind of what you want to do. But can we do it again? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I'm sure it will be done again. I'm sure it will be, but in the current climate, it's hard to foresee, isn't it?
Yeah, no, 1%. And I think like we need to have like insane values on JPEG in one collection to have like 5 others that was like 50K, 100K, etc. You know, like we need Yuga Labs to have like Dust Labs at 30K.
Peng's put up something in the chat just then. D Labs and Yuga Labs were creating and riding the hype of NFTs. The next ones will be those who find product market fit beyond the NFT. I think he's hit the nail on the head there. You know, I do think there could be another D Labs and Yuga, right? Like, I guess it's just like a strong community. Like if someone with a lot of push creates some new art piece and it's like some community-based thing that everyone feels is cool to rep and you know, shit like that, then yeah, that'll probably take off. But what he said with product market fit beyond the NFT, like I think he's right there. Pudgy Penguins seem to be the ones that, from what I can see, they kind of seem to be the ones leading the charge in that regard.
Okay, for me, it's like I understand like okay, so Pudgy Penguins. they can become like icon cultures on Instagram for the kid, on YouTube, whatever. They can do millions of views on Instagram. Nobody gives a shit about if pudgy penguins whatsoever. Like I would say it that way. You make a shit ton of views in Web2, but because Lucas is not advertising NFTs whatsoever to the normies, because normies are not interested by NFTs market, it it can pump because you have the speculation aspect of it, but the normies are not going to spend like 200 grand on a pudgy penguins because they have watched like 5 hours of content and they have a good look. Like I don't see it, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I know what
the
you're trying to say.
cultures like between normies and Web3 crypto boys is too huge of a gap to, even if you make a shit ton of views on YouTube for your kids, is that gonna pump the price volume? I don't know.
But I guess like I think they've got more of a long-term vision. Like
Yeah.
right now, I agree with you. But as time goes on and crypto becomes more widely adopted and we get more people coming in and you know, Pudgy Penguins will probably establish themselves as a bigger brand and they'll release more shit and who knows what, you know. Pudgy Penguins will probably be like at that point in time, they'll probably be a huge collection. They'll still be relevant. People will probably look at them like an OG and you know, this is the cool thing to hold or who knows. But yeah, he's Pengs has just said, look at price of rare Pokemon cards. Like I hold a bunch of rare Pokemon cards from back in the day. And if I was to sell my Pokemon cards now, I'd probably be able to sell them for like 10, 20 grand.
Yeah. And it's because like Logan Paul make a streams about like Pokemon Charizard, like open box, whatever, that create the whole hype, and then it went.
Even before Logan Paul did it, it was still big.
It was big, but it took off really at that time, right? Like it took one gigantic,
It had a pump in price for sure.
Yeah, which is like it's like if you compare to what's happening in crypto itself, that's what's happening. Like you want, I mean, in 2021, 22, right? It's less true now because it's less a chill fest on city. But like you had influencers that just tweeted about like one project, and then after the tweet, people always minted that shit out right away, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, I can see that. The hype on Pokemon cards is 20. Yeah, I know, but like not at those prices. Like even I'm pretty sure right now the price, I haven't checked, or even on YouTube you don't see this. I didn't check the numbers, but I'm pretty sure the hype is a bit lower than what it was like 1, 2, 3 years ago.
Oh, definitely, yeah, 100%.
Right, because even without me checking it, I knew about it. But like because I'm still not checking it, and I'm not sure now, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, no, you are right. Like a lot of the hype has kind of died down, but that community will still be there. It's like a market within itself, right? They'll become another pump, another hype shit, and you know, prices will take back off again, kind of thing. But you're right in the sense that when Logan Paul came out with that Charizard and stuff, it had a big pump in price, but it's come down quite a bit now.
Yeah, no,
kind of found that like equilibrium, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like a fair market value, right?
Yeah.
And before we wrap, quickly, because the timeline is all hype about it. Fantasy Top, like where you can buy the cards and collect the card of your favorite influencer, and then like there is a tournament right now running up. Like, is that another social fight that's gonna last 20 minutes?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Really? You didn't see like the Fantasy Top stuff on the timeline?
No, I haven't seen any of that stuff. Hey.
Fantasy top. Okay. Okay. So you have fantasy top, blah blah blah. Genesis phase. How am I going to explain to you that in 10 seconds? You know what? I'm gonna go to the website.
So it's like fantasy football, but with your favorite crypto influencer.
Exactly. Buy pack. So you can buy a fucking pack for half a ETH.
Oh my god.
Okay. 0.4. And then you have, where is it? Marketplace.
This is such a Ponzi.
And then you have all of those guys tweeting more. Like Jen, she is working for like fantasy top pack stuff, because the more she tweets, the more she has engagement, the more like the people are buying the cards, because she get more
Yeah.
points, and then she might get more rewards, and then it's like I think it's for her, but like she can do
that's
whatever
crazy.
she wants with the reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bro, like it's no joke, Jane. So
Yeah, I'll be staying away from that.
see, buy item 12 ETH.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Like
12
what?
ETH to buy a picture of her JPEG
Yeah, but like
in a card format.
yeah, because
That's
you get points
crazy.
because she tweet like a lot, etc., etc. Like, bro,
Yeah.
these guys.
Has anyone actually bought this? Yeah, so people are bidding like way under. No one's actually buying it for that price.
Okay, is there any activity? Oh, Mert. You can buy Mert for 40 ETH.
Look, go across one or cross two. Someone's bought one for like 8 ETH.
What?
8.1. Two
Where?
across. Exit out of that one.
Oh, no sales yet. Let's sell. Okay, yeah. No sales yet. No sales.
Yeah, go down.
Oh.
Next to
8.
Mert, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
8.1 ETH.
Jesus.
That's fucking insane.
Cyrus 5 ETH.
Jesus. That's pretty cool. He's repping a D-God.
Yeah. Cyrus. Fuck. What is fucking Twitter account?
Jesus.
Cyrus.
662 minted.
90 followers. Fuck. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, right.
Something,
well, I guess
man.
they're making bank from that, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not spending 10 ETH on Cyrus PFP. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, I think like we can slowly wrap it up, because yeah, you have like a meeting and stuff. So
yeah, I got to bounce a bit earlier today.
No problem. But yeah, thank you for your time, bro. That was a pleasure. V, sleep well.
No worries.
Yeah. Yes.
No, well, good. I was just going to say at the start, you know, when you said that that little trading stream, I reckon it'd be cool to do like a little challenge where like we start with like a couple of sol each, and maybe there's like 2, 3, or 4 of us on the stream, and we have like whoever can make the most in an hour.
Okay. Yes.
We'll do like a 2-hour stream. Whoever can make the most out of in the 2 hours, that would be fucking
I like that.
cool.
And yeah, I can be the noob, you can be the pro, and we need someone with like average doing some, but not that much.
We'll get Donnie into it as well. I'm sure there'll be a couple other boys in Skribr that'll
We can do
in.
that. We can do that. Pengzu, you want to come back on stream? Do you want to do this trading challenge?
Yeah,
that could be fun. Okay.
Come on, Peng.
Yeah. No. Okay. Man, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
No worries.
See you. We'll see you like next time. Thank you everyone in the chat. for participating in the conversation. Pengzu, thank you so much for all of your messages. Anma, thank you for showing up. Steph, Mitchell, thank you so much. Petit Pouf, thank you. And we will see you tonight with Ariel, and we're going to talk about Web3 regulation. It's going to be a banger.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Phil. See you next time. Bye. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll see you in the next one. But before that, make sure to subscribe, like, and share the video.